Hello YouTube family, Greg D here with TJ, and we are back for another DCUO video, and today we're making another episode regarding the beginner's guide. So if you are new to the game, if you need a refresher, I've designed to, or I should say I've thought about making these videos in order to give you a good starting point as far as information on the game regarding, powers, skill points, character-wise, movement-wise, the whole shebang, so that you can transition into playing this game a little bit easier than like I did when I first started playing the game, because I got this game. I played this game since the very beginning, since the first day it came out. I've been playing DCUO. So today what I want to talk about is right in here. So powers. I want to talk about the iconic powers though, and how you should spec them depending on what role you are in. So no matter what power that you're playing with, whether it's sorcery, whether it's fire, whether it's mental, whether it's ice, whether it's nature, your iconic powers are always the same. And as you see here, most of them require level 10. Some of these ones down here require level 22. So basically I wouldn't worry about these until you reach level 30, in other words. So as you can see, a lot of them have to deal with DC characters themselves, like Amazonian Deflections, obviously, a Wonder Woman thing, Batarang multi-shots, obviously, Batman, Clown Box Office, Joker, you have Hard Light Shield, so that would be Green Lantern, Heat Vision, obviously that's Superman, yada yada yada. But really what we want to focus on are these ones right down here. These are the ones that no matter what you are doing, no matter what power you are playing with, these 8 are the ones that you want to focus on down at the bottom. So from left to right, you have Nano Weave Armor, which reduce incoming damage from enemy attacks, permanently gain 200 defense, 200 toughness, and powerful resistance. Raise your health amount, increasing the damage necessary to knock you out, so plus 200 health. So now these two are your tank iconic powers. So if you are playing the tank role, when you have, or I should say if you have extra power points, no matter what your power is, get these two powers. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you mostly play tank, get these two iconic powers. Over here, now you will see Intimidating Gaze, permanently gain 40 dominance. Then you see here Wisdom of Solomon, increase your power pool and power revitalization effects. So you gain 75 vit, 125 power. These are your controller iconic powers. So no matter what powers you use, no matter what loadouts you use, if you have extra power points available, these are the ones you're going to use for a controller. Okay, next ones. Miracle Worker, increase the health amount restored by critical healing, plus 10% critical healing magnitude, and then Empathetic Healing, plus 3 critical healing chance. So these obviously, as you can see there, these are your healer iconic powers. So these basically give you a better chance to crit as far as your healing output goes. So, especially when you have members of your team who are extremely low on health, the chances of you actually giving them a huge boost in health is greater. So the last ones over here, as you see here, because I mostly play DPS, these are your DPS ones. Obviously, you have Weapons Expert, as most of you can read, obviously, plus 3% critical attack chance, and plus 10% critical attack damage. So that's obviously kind of the same thing with the healer ones, except you're doing damage. So you have a better chance of doing a critical attack and giving, or should I say, what's the word I'm looking for? Gaining critical attack damage. And obviously the critical attack damage is going to be way higher than normal damage is. So these are the ones that you want for DPS. So basically all of these other powers, don't even worry about them. Not at all. The only one that I would suggest is if you have an extra power point and you have a space in your loadout available, use Robot Sidekick. It's basically just a basic pet that can get you a little bit extra damage whether you're a tank, whether you're a controller, whether you're a healer, whatever the case is. But really, the only thing that I would ever use this in is my ice DPS loadout as of right now. But basically, like I said, you want to focus on these 8. That's it. That's all there is to it. So once again, if you're mostly tanking, these 2. If you're a controller, these 2. If you're a healer, those 2. And DPS, those 2. So with that said, that's it. So that's all she wrote. So that will conclude this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more DCUO content on the channel. And until next time, guys, we'll see you soon.